Okay, Daily Chumash for Thursday, the fifth Aliyah of Parshas Kiseitze, page 34 in the Chayinu. Ki savei b'cherem li'echa, when you enter your fellow man's vineyard as a hired hand, as a hired laborer, v'chalta novim kinei nafshecha savecha, you may eat as many grapes as you wish until you are satisfied. But you must not put any inside your basket. You can't take home in a doggy bag. Chafei, ki savei b'cherem li'echa, when you enter your fellow man's vineyard, we're talking here by a hired worker. As much as you wish, savecha, until you are satisfied, but not a gluttonous eating. But don't put inside your basket. From here, the Torah tells you that you can eat only at harvest time when you're picking the grapes. But if you're if it's not the harvest season, it's just, let's say, the pruning or digging season, then you can't take food yet because it's not a harvest time. Chavav, verse 26. Kisave b'chamas when you enter your fellow man's field of standing grain. Ketavtam l'sviyadacham, you may pick the fresh grain by hand, v'chermesh le'sanif, but you must not to eat them. You can pick a little bit to eat by the harvesting. V'chermesh lo'sanif, but you must not wield a sickle al kamasrecha on your fellow man's grain. You can't start taking large quantities. Rashi. Kisa becomes this too is talking by a hired hand. This is what we call the workers' perks, the perquisites, the actual word. 35, on page 35, starting chapter 24. Aleph. When a man takes a wife and marries her, then, but if she does not find favor in his eyes, before she does something unseemly in his, because he finds in her something immoral, he then can write a bill of divorce, and give it to her hand, and thus release her from his house. Says Rashi, she doesn't find favor because he found something immoral about her. It says here, such a woman, it's a mitzvah to divorce her. That you shouldn't come to like her. If she's an immoral person, you should be done with her. Basically, she then leaves his house. She goes and marries another man. She marries his husband too. Rashi says that he didn't say a second husband, another man. So it says that another, he's other. He's a guy who doesn't care that she's an immoral person. So he's not. He's other to the first guy. The other guy is more virtuous. He's immoral. He breaks the marriage. He divorces her. But this guy is another type of guy. He takes in a woman who was divorced because of an immoral thing. Gimel and then the second man hates her, and he and gives her a bill of divorce in her hand, and the releases from his house. Or the second man who marries her dies. So the second man either divorces her or he dies. Rashi, it says that the second man, then the second husband hates her. The Torah is kind of predicting that he's going to hate her. He marries an immoral woman. And if not, then she's going to bury him. He'll be miserable with such an immoral woman, and he'll bury her. So it says that either he'll hate her and divorce her, or he'll die. Next page, last verse. I'm sorry, not last verse. Dalit. Then, when she's divorced or widowed from husband two, she cannot go remarry husband one again. For she was defiled, For its abomination to do that to God, to remarry the wife that married someone else. You should not bring upon sin upon the land that God is giving you as a permanent possession.